what's going on? How's everybody doing out there on this wonderful day? And if you're new to my YouTube channel, the channel is called Triple C Fishing. I am your host, Triple C. Welcome. On this channel, I try to make some pretty sweet and awesome looking baits. At least, I think most of them come out looking pretty sweet and awesome. But I'll let you all be the judge of that. Because I always said, don't put yourself down. Everybody else will do it for you. And if you're returning back to my YouTube channel, thank you. It's so good to see your lovely faces out there. So let's talk about the baits that we're going to make. We're going to do this kind of mold this week. This is a pour mold. No injection. We're going to actually pour the plastic in it. And the mold that I have picked is the Anglin AI G5. Yes, awesome looking bait. I love this bait. Lots of detail. Look at the scales. Got this good tail. Got all the fins. Got the gill plates, the eyes, and it just goes on and on and on. So, also, let me get this half up to it. It does have a hook slot in it too. So let's talk about the colors. So I'm thinking of some kind of Sun Gill color. Yes, Sun Gill. And I want to do what I call some detailing on it. So I pulled down some recycling. This is some clear plastic with I don't know, a whole bunch of different sizes of black glitter in it to kind of give it that more natural looking. Then I pulled down two different kinds of brown. I got like this kind of reddish and I got like a greenish brown. I want to darken up the head so my belly color and top color blend in together behind the head. So I thought we'd go with a little bit darker brown. And then for some detailing, I have pulled down this black 5801. This is actually paint. This is actually made for soft plastic and it is a water base. And then I have pulled the three colors I have pulled down. I'm going to try to pour a little bit of plastic like right here where the gill plate is down to like maybe where the chin or like the jaw line is, because this is a sunfish and the color I picked is MF's baby blue. We all know that sunfish have some pretty awesome looking blue around their gill plates and around like their chin and stuff. So I have pulled down some MF baby blue. I have pulled down for the belly color some Dead On Plastics yellow. Yes, this is just yellow, but man, when you put this color against like a green pumpkin or a watermelon or any kind of brown, it just turns into a really good natural yellow color. So works good for Sun Gill. And then our top color. Yep, let's talk about it. It's called Goose Turd. Yes, Dead On Plastics Goose Turd. Now here's the thing. Every day when I get off work, I go around town and I look for goose turds and I get a bunch of them. I bring them back here. I grind them up, smash them up, and I come up with this pretty sweet looking bait color. Well, Dead On Plastic copied my recipe and came out with their own goose turd. Can you believe them guys? I'm just joking around. So let's get some plastic cooking. Let's start making these baits. All right, everybody, I'm going to show you the last one here. We're at 357 degrees, which is pretty hot. So I don't really go over the belly too much. Just fill it up. Stay away from that back fin. Pour it out. Set it down. And it is done. Now this one I did first. Took my gloves off because I don't need my gloves anymore. You see this piece right here? I've showed you guys this before, but I'll show you again. You just sit there and you just push it against that edge. That edge is sharp enough to pinch this plastic back. Once you do that, just peel it off. Boom. A little booger there at the top. And there we go. We got ourselves a capsule pour. Alright guys, I did this side, so what I did is I flipped it, and now we're going to make it match the other side. I'll show you how I do it. I just take a little bit of paint, dab it off my brush, and I match it up to the other side. Just like that, and then I kind of dot it around the eye. Just like that, give it some detail. If you want to know what this brush is, I got this from a clippers that I have. I took the brush out. It's for cleaning the clippers. Works out great, but you can find these on Amazon. So, all right, we're gonna let this paint sit up for a little bit, put it on the hot plate, and start pouring this color. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna pour the head next. All right, everybody, we are pouring the heads. I put 10 more drops of brown in this, but it still really didn't make it thick enough. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Pulling back to the gill plate, pouring it out. While it's still hot, I'm pouring one more time on the gill plate, or up to the gill plate. Then pouring it out, and that should make it a little bit darker. So we're gonna let all that cool down. Next time you see these molds, they're gonna be on the hot plate. All right, everybody, I have got them on the hot plate. I have got the yellow belly, in the vacuum chamber. As soon as it's done, we're going to start pouring these bellies. Alright everybody, those are poured. They're sitting on the hot plate right behind the camera there. I turned the temperature up. We're going to let them cook for about 10 minutes and then let them cool down for quite a while. I did not really go over these colors too much. You all know that the clear was just some recycled clear with different sizes of black glitter in it. The brown head that we did was 2 recycled pucks that I did. I added 10 more drops of brown. It kind of is a little less than a half a cup as we speak. The next 3 are in half a cup recipes. So for the blue, the MF Baby Blue, I did like 38 drops because as you can see, let me get a little piece off. I mean, it's probably thinner than this, but like you can see through it still, you know what I mean? I need it to be really, really thick. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell with that detail on her. We'll see. The yellow was just 10 drops and the goose turd was 8. So if you want to make those colors the same way as they're gonna turn out in the baits, there you go. All right, everybody, our molds are really cold to touch because it's been quite a while. We're going to check these out and see how they look. So you kind of push on the mold like that and it'll pop your mold open. Here we go. Oh yeah. And you can see the blue in the belly. Or in the chin, I should say. Oh, it looks great. Let's get that out of there. Pull that out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now you see how that yellow turned into a natural belly color? It just does. That blue around there. I'm going to do these one more time. I might take the blue up a little higher behind the head there. I don't know. We'll try to see what happens. Detailing around the eyes. See how the yellow and the goose turd disappear behind the head. See how it kind of blends in and then you can't see it at the very tip. Oh, it looks great. I'll take that. Whoa. Nope. Oh, I put them on the butterfly wing nuts. Same thing. Hopefully this one turned out just as good as that one. Oh yeah. I like it. That is a good looking color. Sweet. Heck yeah. Put them in my hand like this. Those look awesome. We are going to shoot these baits one more time, but I'm going to add some other flair to it, especially in our clear capsule pour. So I'll be back. I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to cut this plastic up, get it ready to recycle, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a few minutes. All right, everybody, we have got our next set of baits detailed out. Had to do a few changes. I recycled some clear plastic for the first 2, and when I went to cook it again, it was starting to kind of brown and yellow up. So I went ahead and made a new batch. Right here it is. This time I put some blue glitter and some orange glitter and some black glitter, of course. The black, I did a 1/16 teaspoon of 0.15, 25, 35, and 40. And then I did a 1/64 teaspoon of the blue in 0.15 and in the orange in 0.15. I didn't want to overdo it. I just want to have a little bit of character once in a while. On the baby blue, I put 3 drops of this Dead on Plastics blue, kind of darken up a little bit, and it looks really good in the head. That should make a really cool effect with that blue bouncing off our brown head. Can you see the blues and the oranges in there? It's really fine, but yes, you can see it every once in a while. And then right here is this one too. Yes, I'm not going to stop there on the yellow. I am going to put a little bit of highlight gold in that one. And then on the goose turd, the top, I'm going to put some of this B-Spin from 8-Bit Baits Hollow Shift there. We're going to let these set up for a little bit because I just took the heat gun to them, let them cool down a little bit, let them set up, and we're going to put them together, put them on the hot plate, and start pouring these baits. All right, everybody, I just turned the hot plate on. We're going to put our hook slots in. Let's close these up nice. Get these wing nuts nice and tight. Over here to my left is the hot plate. Set that right on there. Another hook slot coming in. Look at that detailing. I'm gonna get you a little closer this time. Now you can see the orange. Look at that blue. That's a good effect. Hopefully these turn out pretty good. And then, like I said, we're going to add some highlight gold to the yellow and some hollow shift B-Spin to the top. All right, right, I got these on the hot plate. I'm gonna slide you guys over. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a little adjustment here. There we go. Okay, these are on the hot plate. The hot plate, I can feel the heat coming off of it, but it's gonna take it a few minutes to get these warmed up to where I can't hardly touch them at all, or actually I can't touch them at all. But as of right now, I keep my hands on it because I just set them on there. But the next time you see these, we're gonna be pouring these molds. All right, everybody, we have got them poured as you saw. Look pretty good, good pours. We're gonna let them cook for about 10 to 12 minutes on the hot plate and then let them cool down for quite a while. Then we'll peek inside and see how they come out. All right, everybody, these are ready to be opened up. But before we open up, look at all the stuff I had to pull today just to make these 4 baits. Here's my leftover pucks. I'll definitely put these in a recycling bin. Had to do the clear twice, had to pull some pigments, got some hollow shift, got some powders, but that is the one thing I love about pour baits. It's my favorite when it comes to bait making. I like going the extra distance and putting the detail in them just to see how realistic you can make these baits look. Don't get me wrong, injection baits are fun. I like pumping out injection baits. You can do a lot of detail with them, but when it comes to pour baits, you can really make some awesome baits, in my opinion. So, all right, let's open these up and see how our second round of Sun Gill came out. I'm excited. Once again, we're gonna push on the bait, pops it open. Grabbing that tail in the wrong spot. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Yes, our blue looks better. Now you can see the blue and orange glitter through it. Oh, that looks great. Sweet. Take that hook slot out. Oh, that's so cool. See the hollow shift in the top there? See if you can see it in the sides. Oh yeah, you can see it in the sides. That looks awesome. I darkened the blue and it blends into the head, and the belly and top blend into the head. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Perfect. Let's look at the other one and see if it came out just as good as that one. Well, get out of my way, butterfly wing nuts. Push on this one. Oh yeah, just as good as the other one. Sweet. I am digging that. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the blue in there. Yes. And the hollow shift. Oh yeah. We are going to go get some eyes on these and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we have got eyes on our baits here. I went with a gold center dot eye. If you don't know what size the G5 takes, it takes a 6mm eye. Check that out. I like the gold. This is the first run we did. Pretty sweet. There's the other one. Yeah, I like it. Then here's the second run with a little bit more pizzazz to it. Got the orange and blue glitter in there. You can see it now with the backing behind it. There's the hollow shift. You can see the hollow shift on the sides there. And our blue turned out a lot better. See how it blends into like the gill plate there? That's exactly what I was looking for. And of course, I forgot, we did put some highlight gold in our belly. You can see that for sure there too. Look at that one. Oh, I dig them. They came out looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this one. I appreciate, why am I waving a knife at you? Let me try it again. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, give this video a like, give it a share, and leave me a comment down below and tell me what you thought of my version of Sun Gills with the G5s. I think they came out looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself, but I'll let you all be the judge. And I believe that is going to do it for this one. But before we go, let's take another look at these baits.